Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Lamarcus J. Tapping back in with another video. Today I just want to talk to y'all about 5 things I know for a fact your military recruiter, your army recruiter, Navy, Air Force, Marines, blah blah blah. They not telling you. Recruiters ain't telling you this shit, but I'm here to shine light on this because I got experience. I know what really be going on in these streets, and I'm just about to get straight to it. Number one, man, going to school isn't guaranteed. I think a lot of people they misconstrue this concept. They think just because they're entitled to the educational benefits, it means that they're entitled to use the educational benefits when they even want to use the educational benefits. And that's not how it goes. You know what I'm saying? You get to use the educational benefits once the mission is already accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, yo, if you got scheduled to go to NTC, JRTC, you on rotation to deployment, yo, that's your appointed place of duty. That's what's going on. Don't nobody care just because you got a seminar on a Wednesday at 1400 or a lab on a Thursday at 1700. Don't nobody care about none of that. I think that's where a lot of these soldiers be getting the game messed up. They be thinking the military got to drop everything they got going on at the drop of a hat just because you chose to enroll in college. No, you failed the plan. You know what I'm saying? You failed the plan. You failed. You failed the mission because you thought just because you is entitled to that tuition assistance, I mean, just because you enrolled in college, we was just about to drop everything, or you were just about to be excluded from going to the field or on deployments. No, that's not how it goes, bro. When you choose to use your educational benefits in the military, be wise and be aware of, yo, I am a soldier first. You do understand that. You're gonna hear that a lot. You're a soldier first. When you try to do anything outside of the military, understand that you're a soldier first, and everything must work around the military schedule. Army, Chair Force, Army, Chair Force, Navy, Marines, it's all the same, bro. It's always the mission first. So don't think just because you're entitled to this tuition assistance, just because you're on active duty, that you get to use it and you get to drop it a hat and just go to enroll in any university and that gonna be your appointed place of duty for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week for 16 weeks straight. No, buddy, that's not how it's about to go. That's not how it's about to go. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's not how it's about to go. Maybe if you're a 42 Alpha, if you're a cook or you're a 92 Yankee, someone in HR where you just sit at the desk all day, you type up fake awards, you know what I'm saying? You don't do PT, you bust tape. Yo, maybe you may be able to degree maybe you might be able to complete that 4 year degree in 3.5 years because you don't do anything all day. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in a high speed unit and you're really in the field, you're really training, you're really on the rotation to deployments, you're really in the sandbox, you're really seeing combat, that 4 year degree may take you 5.5, maybe 6 years to complete. But what you have to understand, the end goal, you have to always have the end goal in mind. You're gonna get the degree. The degree is gonna get complete regardless. Degree, understand this, bro. Degrees don't have a time on it, so don't be so pressed to how long the degree is gonna take you. Don't be so when you finally get the degree, don't think, oh, just because it took me 10 years to get my bachelor's, I'm a piece of shit, bro. No, nobody on resumes. Don't nobody care about the how long it took you to get. Hey, you got a degree or not? You know what I'm saying? You got the degree or not? A lot of people they go through their whole military contracts not even attempting to do college. You know what I'm saying? That kind of confuses me because it's like, bro, this is free money. The military, I ain't gonna say free money because we pay for it and the civilians do as well. But don't let all these benefits go to waste. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to your first unit, once you kind of get in the swing of things, uh, identify, yo, when you could possibly do possibly do the college shit. Because a lot of people they go their whole military contract without doing any college. That kind of confuses me, especially people who are trying to come up in the ranks and really get promoted. These people be struggling with points. You get what I'm saying? Like they be specialists and they go to corporal and then they, however long they're corporal, they end up getting sergeant. But from my experience, my sergeant, my team leader at the time when I first got to my first unit, he had told me his name was Sergeant Unger. He was like, the rank of corporal is not the standard. He was like, our standard is going from specialist to sergeant. A lot of people they end up going from specialist to corporal because they fail to meet points. You know what I'm saying? And they hold that. But that shit is like a. I hate the rank corporal because like it's just specialists who passed the board. That's it. But struggle to make points. You know what I'm saying? The standard as a specialist, bro, is once you get specialist, you should already have the points before you even go to BLC. You know what I'm saying? You get specialist, go to PLC, you get points, and you get promoted straight to E5. E4 to E5 is the standard. Don't be that person who struggle with points because they chose not to go to college. They chose not to excel in PT. They chose not to excel with marksmanship. You know what I'm saying? They chose not to max out their correspondence courses. Don't be that person, bro. Going to college in the military, at least I can only speak for the Army active duty. Every credit hour is 2 promotion points. So if you're a specialist or below, Max out your correspondence courses, excel in PT. When I say excel, I mean max out your correspondence courses, max out your PT, shoot expert at the range, and go to college, bro. Once you get specialist, bro, as soon as you go to BLC board, bro, you'll be promoted. Not promotable, but you'll have enough points to be promoted. Maybe like the following month or the month after that. But don't be that person who just don't use the educational benefits. Yeah, I understand it's mission first, but y'all have to prioritize y'all time. You get what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't be prioritizing your time. A lot of y'all just get off work, y'all go to a DFAT, chill in the room, and play video games, bro. Use that time. Use that time wisely, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got a laptop, knock out correspondence courses every day. That was my standard when that was our standard in Opportune. We weren't doing anything. Even if we were in the motor pool, we weren't doing anything all day, or if we were at some detail and we weren't doing anything, it was some downtime. Laptop, correspondence courses. So once we didn't realize this when we were privates. You know what I'm saying? But once we got the specialists and we were seeing like a competition of other platoons, and you go to these boards and you see other people in the room, and these people, oh, you got so and so points. It's like, dang, y'all got that? What was y'all doing as privates? You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, bro, go to school, bro. Go to school, go to school, go to school. But don't think the Army's just about to drop everything at a drop of a hat just because you got places to be or you got an in-person class, bro. Find a military-friendly university, preferably somewhere that's accelerated, because a normal university is 16 weeks. But at accelerated university, a military-friendly university, usually like 12 weeks. A lot of work. It's fast-paced, but it's completely doable, and it tailors to what you got going on in the military. So secondly, your job may not be what you expect. A lot of these jobs in the job descriptions, the recruiters be gassing this shit up. I'm like, bro, why y'all doing this? Like, I seen recruiters, real deal, catch a couple civilians right in front of my face. I'm like, y'all really just be capping like this in front of these civilians, thinking they about to experience sad life whole time, bro. It's about to be complete opposite. Now, I'm not saying your job is gonna be completely like not what you expect, but it's not about to be like 70% what you expect. You know what I'm saying? On a day-to-day basis, you're gonna be doing the same shit on a day-to-day basis. A lot of the things in the job description, it's just a bunch of fluff. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of fluff to make it sound appeasing, to make you the job descriptions, it's a bunch of fluff to kind of persuade you to choose the job. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, it's really not. And you'll understand, you'll get in the swing of things after you get to your first unit and you're there for roughly, I say like the first month or two. You'll understand the swing of things, which will allow you, going back to my previous point, it'll allow you, once you get into the swing of things, once you know what's regular, once you know kind of what time you're going there and what days you get, what time you're getting off, you'll kind of be able to squeeze in school, or if you got coaching outside, or if you got a business to run outside, you may be able to do that. But even then, if you're in a high speed unit, you can kind of kiss all that shit goodbye. But nextly, man, traveling isn't what you think. A lot of people, they think they join the military and they think they're about to join. They're about to join and travel to 50 different states and go to all these countries and sit on the beach and eat food and get all these pictures and travel for weeks at a time. Buddy, I'm just here to tell you that is not what's really going on in these streets. Once you get to your first unit, that's your appointed place of duty. That's really, generally speaking, that's where you're about to be for like 90% of your time at your duty station. The time you'll get outside, like when you're outside of uniform, you know, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, you may be able to go to the surrounding cities and go to the clubs, the bars, wherever venues they got, whatever you like doing in your free time. You maybe have time to do that, but on a day-to-day basis, bro, it ain't no traveling. Traveling in my eyes, by definition, bro, traveling for a prolonged period of time. Traveling is going somewhere for like a week or two at bare minimum. You're not doing that in the military. Wherever you have to go for a week or two at a bare minimum, bro, it's usually your appointed place of duty. You're usually in the field. You're usually tasked out, or you're on deployment. Deployment isn't traveling. Deployment is doing what you're supposed to do, regardless if you like it or not. But traveling ain't really a thing. Maybe you nowadays in 2025, these people are saying they're deploying and they're deploying to Germany and Poland. I'm like, those aren't deployments, but I mean, to some people's, in some people's eyes, that's traveling. You know what I'm saying? That's getting the experience, but that's really not traveling, because you're forced to be there. You don't really have an option. Traveling is, you picking out a destination and you're choosing a start date and an end date, how long you want to be there, and you're doing and wearing whatever you want to. But in the military, you're not doing that. Traveling is, Uncle Sam said you're going to Fort Knox. Uncle Sam said you're going to Fort Benning. Uncle Sam said you're going to Fort Leonard. That's traveling in the military. That's traveling. That's where you're about to be for 2-3 years, and that's traveling. So nextly, the military is either going to be way easier. Sorry. The military is probably going to be way easier or way harder than you think. It's all going to be dependent on your upbringing. It's all going to be dependent on what you did in the years leading up to you actually getting to your first unit. The military tends to be harder for a lot of people, for people who didn't have a strong upbringing. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have any life skills. They didn't have any masculinity in their upbringing. People who were so tapped in with their emotions. People who were usually the people who were the hard asses in high school. The people who thought it was their way or the highway. The people who thought they never come across somebody bigger and better than them. That usually the military tends to be tough for people like that, and it tends to be easy for people who really were expecting that. The people who had the right people in their ears, the people who gave them the game, the people who told them really what the military was about to be, what it was going to be, the people who were actually physically active growing up, the people who excelled in sports, the people who were runners, the people who had weapons, who had history of weapons. It tends to be easier for people like that. So don't be discouraged, bro. For every person, it's going to be different. That's why I just be giving y'all the game, what y'all can expect. I tell y'all the truth, but your experience may vary. It's going to be different from person to person. But generally speaking, bro, everyone's going to encounter everything I'm talking about. But when it comes to your experience, it's really going to be determined on your upbringing, what you endured growing up. That's going to be determining how you experience the military. Because for me, I ain't gonna say it was easy, but it wasn't like hard. I wasn't depressed every day. I didn't want to off myself. I didn't hate every day when I woke up. It wasn't never like that. And like vice versa, I'm pretty sure it's people that like thought the military was completely easy. You know what I'm saying? For some people it's really hard. For some people it's really easy. For most girls it's really hard. For most guys it's really easy. But I mean, everybody's experience is gonna be different. So I don't want y'all to take, yo, so-and-so said it's about to be like this. Should I expect this? You shouldn't expect it, bro. You shouldn't really expect nothing, bro, because what's going to happen is what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of people, they be getting in their head with this whole military shit, especially once they get on the bus and they get to their first stage. They get the reception and the drill sergeants on the bus screaming at you and everything. They think everything about to be so bad. Bro, just got to let nature take its course, bro, because over time, bro, the military is just going to be so damn regular to you. And next thing you know, you're going to be 5-6 years in and be like, yo, I can't believe I've really been in this long. You know what I'm saying? But over time, it's probably going to be hard initially. Because like you never done any of this shit. You don't know any movements. You don't know how to address people. Nah. But over time, bro, it's going to be easy as hell, bro. The military is easy. As long as you do what you're supposed to do and do more than what's required, you'll be perfectly fine. But a lot of people, they go their whole contracts and they don't understand that shit. It still be hard as hell for people when they 5-6 years in, which absolutely baffles me. Nextly, I think this is lastly. Yeah. You're signing away your control. You're not signing away your rights completely, but I think a lot of people, they don't understand this First Amendment thing. I seen a person or this specialist, this 40-year-old specialist in an Army uniform. He just graduated airborne school because his uniform looked fairly clean. So I know he really wasn't in the field. He ain't had no deployment patch. But he was talking about, I'm a specialist. If you're an NCO or a commissioned officer, you do not raise your voice or use profanity at me. I'm like, bro, do you not understand who you're serving, like what branch you're in, and who the fuck you talking to? Bro, get the fuck down, bro. Like, have right face, bro. Get the fuck down. We ain't about to be doing all that shit. This is why I'm glad I got out, bro, because y'all soldiers, bro, in 2025, y'all niggas is tripping. Y'all is tripping, bro. Like, what do you mean? People, TikTok has absolutely exposed what the modern military is like starting to look like. Like, I don't think people be understanding once they join the military, yo, all that freedom of speech shit, that shit is gone, bro. You do what you're told. If you're outranked, you do what that person tells you to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think, man, I could never join the military, man. They ain't gonna talk to me like that, man. I got an attitude, man. When I'm about to fight, I see red. Bro, ain't none of that. We ain't doing no fighting in the military. We just about to hit you with that 4856, about to counsel you. UCMJ Article 15. We about to separate your ass out, bro. We ain't about to be doing all that. We about to fuck up your whole career because you can't control your mouth. You let 5 seconds cost you the 20 years you was about to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop thinking just because you from some place or you from some town, you from some city, or people used to be scared of you back in the street, bro. Don't nobody care about that in the military. You know what I'm saying? All that freedom of speech shit goes out the window. Don't think just because you join the military, like everybody like is on your level, regardless of age, regardless of rank, bro. I was in my early 20s when I became an NCO. I was in charge of people in their late 30s, early 40s, bro. And they respected me, bro. Not only because of how I carried myself, but because of my rank, bro. That as well. Don't think uh just cause you got some rank on your chest or you from some place, like you not entitled to be talked to, bro. Because you gotta understand, you're wearing a uniform, bro. It's rank. It ain't. We don't address people by their first name, bro. It's by rank. If you're a 40-year-old private, all right, Private Brown, all right, Private Williams, all right, Private Jackson. That's just what it is, bro. There is no freedom of speech, bro. So don't be going on these social media platforms talking about what you gonna do, what you not gonna do, because ain't none of that. What you gonna do is get this damn consulate statement. What you gonna do is get this Article 15 with extra duty for 21 days, and I'm about to demote you, and we about to kick you out. That's what we about to do if you can't control your mouth. It's freedom of speech. That shit is gone, bro. So in a sense, you sign away your control. You know, that's just what comes with it. But you knew this when you signed the dotted line. They read you exactly what you about to be expecting, and you sign. You was happy when you signed that day, so be happy when your ass getting smoked. Be happy when your ass getting smoked for talking back and thinking you above somebody who's over you or who outranks you. But further ado, man, that's all I got for y'all, man. If y'all like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.